And I'm so curious again. I want to learn things. I want to be able to, when I could weld my trailer together and it worked, it was, it passed the expertise and everything. I was so proud of myself, It's really my best source of everything. Exercising in the nature.
Yes.
Really, running.
Like crazy.
Yeah, like a wild horse in the forest, in the terrain. Yeah, I'm like that, just let me loose, not on a path or whatever, just in the forest.
You also live here on the island.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do your mornings look like normally?
Oh, I wake up, of course, and start with that. And I depends a bit. If I have a new routine now. When I wake up, I start to dance.
What?
Yeah.
You start to dance?
I have a morning dance.
Right away? Like first thing?
I just put on good music. You have the feeling in the body, and you just go out because I was a bit as soon as I woke up, I opened my phone, I went through the emails, I had directly the working mode on, and I realized, no, it's not the way to do it. You have to do take it slowly, make a nice start, not have your brain directly on your tasks of the day. So that is a new routine. I can't really say it's a routine yet because it's really new, but I hope I can.
That sounds like a really good one.
Yeah.
Is it a fast dance or is it like a slow morning dance?
It's a bit of a rhythms,
Okay.
You want to feel the rhythms, like drums, or it can be rhythms.
So it's always the same song?
No.
Ah, okay.
It's what I have, what I'm feeling for.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
I want to live with you.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's and of course myself. I have been a really breakfast person. I really need as a real Swede, a proper big breakfast.
Long breakfast.
Yeah, and not really porridge and fibers and to be able to work hard. But I realized also something I tried out now to eat first when I get hungry. So I start just with a coffee or a tea in the morning. Mm-hmm. And a tea is good because you need to have hydration. And then I maybe start to work. And then I go back in when I'm hungry instead. Yeah. So it's a bit, I'm not a person that always do the same or eat the same. Mm-hmm. It's a bit what I feel for.
Okay.
So I'm not such a routine person, maybe. I think.
But you just made up a new routine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we will see how long it lasts. I'm really for feelings,
So how long does it take until you are in your workspace?
An hour.
Oh, wow. That's quick. Okay.
I don't need to do any makeup,
Yeah, and the thing with the shower is really hard at your place.
Yeah.
We get there.
And I don't need to have a shower before going to my workshop either. So,
yeah, that's true.
So it's just, wake up. And if I don't eat, it can even be quicker than an hour.
Yeah, okay.
Mm. Yeah.
So you're an artist. You're working with metal. How did you become an artist? What was the path?
I think, I'm really sure that my mother is really artistic. Mm-hmm. So I grew up always being around her. She had courses in porcelain painting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was really, really talented as a young girl, but to be an artist and go to art school, it was nothing cloaked, as you say in Gotlandic way, nothing. It's not a good path to do. It's not secure.
Okay.
So her parents pushed her more to do an economic school and everything. So she didn't do that. So finally, she started these courses and everything when she was older. And so when I was showing this way, I like to do my artistic way, she's always pushing me in that direction. Mm-hmm. And also, I've been with my father and my grandfather in the wood workshop. I had also really good teachers in school. I was not into sewing so much. I was really in the wood workshop. And normally you have a special amount of material for every product per pupil. But the sew with me, it was happy. I had so much ideas and I really made them. So they let me go, I could use so much more materials and they were really go, Elena. They were supporting me. And I still have
cool.
some of them today that's, joining my journey. So it's really nice. So I think this is, it's really so important when you're a young kid to have that support.
Yeah, and that leads the direction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also like a mother saying after that, go girl, because if you, we have a system here that you can always change. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't feel for it, you can always change. So I can say it's a really good mama in there, and loads of other people, of course, too.
Okay, so you didn't learn like a normal job before you started to do work with art. You went directly into it?
In a way, of course, I have done many things. I have had a goal, but the path to that goal has been really with a lot of curves. Like
life is.
Life is. And I have also, I know my sister was at the point really like frustrated with me. She's like, but you are doing so many other things. Just go for your aim, like go for your goal. And I was like, but I got a question to go to Burma with Myanmar with Clowns Without Borders, because I also have that kind of artistic side of what I'm doing still today. And I said, that's an opportunity that you can't say no to. So I went doing that. And I have done a lot of things, for my personal development. I think just like you have to say, yes, I have time, I can do that. So just go. And of course, those things are, of course, affecting what I'm doing today.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Why did you choose metal?
That's I was really into wood at start. I was so convinced to be like a furniture designer when I was a kid. Really much into that. It was really what I was doing in school, and and to enter this, like the university or like really the nice schools for that, you have to do your portfolios. And you do that when you go, you join an art school and you prepare your portfolios. And I did first a wooden like school, really, with wood. And then after I did art school on Gotland. We had a really good art school here before. And with all kinds of studios, ateliers, so you can try out different materials. And the metal course, I had a really good teacher. It's really important with the teachers.
Yes, it is.
Nico Kasper, he's from Holland from the beginning.
Okay.
They had also ended up here and lives here. And he just, he showed me how to weld. I love that so much. I love fire. And also, it was really when I went down to the backyard of the school, they had a lot of materials and different, like what people would say, like rubbish, just lying there, because you can go there and you can find inspiration, you can find pieces. And then I was just stepped into this metal sheet that had like layers of rust as a landscape. And I just got so inspired about this piece.
So the rust created the landscape.
Exactly.
Okay.
Layers and colors, of course, all these different shades of rust. And of that metal sheet, I made my first lily. That's now is my signature. So, and really, I made this flower there with this metal sheet, and I liked it really much. But of course, when you are in that age, I was still aiming for doing my furniture designing thing, and it was like something I did, and I really enjoyed it. And also, he said, I remember, girls normally they are much better in welding because you have another kind of motoric in your fingers, like it's so much small things going on. So I think I like that too. And it's a bit, I think the fire and everything with metal is also really nice. Dirty, hard work.
So when did it change? You said you just went into furniture design first. Was there a special moment where you decided, so now it's the metal, now I'm going to dive into this material?
In a way, yes. I went to my school and I had practice, like in companies. And I chose, like, had many different ones. And now the last one I was at Skulpturfabriken on Gotland. Stina, the artistic leader of that company, she like in many years I looked up to her, and like I had an idea that I wanted to have a company a bit like the same way as she runs her. So I was at that place, and in the end I showed her my metal flower. Because at that place I was really doing, CAD drawings for her furnitures, and helped her with that, and counting on, how, if it would be possible with the weight and everything. Because my school was, with the furnitures, you are much about into those things. And she said, "Oh, this flower is really beautiful. I would love to have it in my garden." And her garden now is closed, but it's many magazines comes there, and it's went into interior design or something like magazine, and then the demand came.
Okay.
And then I started to just go.
So the demand decided.
Yeah, the demand also, because as if you want to do furnitures, you need such much bigger workshop.
Yeah, that's true.
And this thing I could really do. I didn't have a workshop yet, like a studio for myself, but I could enter a metal workshop, and I could rent a space, and I could, I just needed few things, and it's how it started, and then it just have continued. So I really surfed that wave, I would say, and I'm really happy I did.
Do you still do furniture? Sometimes?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Now I'm developing lamps. So in a way, it's like a mix of a furniture and a sculpture, and it's a sculpture with function, because it's what I like with furnitures. It's like not just beautiful; it should also work. And I like that kind of. It's harder than to just do beautiful pieces.
I was thinking about, I'm not getting away from the metal. I was thinking about if, especially the rusty metal, does reflect somehow your view to life, or why are you so attracted by it? It's a really cold and stubborn material in a way, but you create so beautiful things out of it, like flowers. I couldn't imagine what you do before I entered your workshop. It was like, metal, flowers, okay. Let's see. So how goes this together? Has this something to do with your view on life, how metal reacts and how it turns into something beautiful through rust? Is there something behind?
Yes, it is. It is. It's, I think in everything I create, even if it's in concrete or other kind of materials, like metals become my signature, but I do also, I'm not just stuck in that. I'm too curious to just decide to do that. But anyway, everything I do has this twist that we have so many ideas already about things and materials. Like if we think about metal, steel, we think about construction, solid, hard, something, it's the world's most circular material. I think like 78% that's been created back in this is still here today because it's such a good material. And from this, you can create really shimmering shapes, like that's really are moving in the wind. And that makes the contrast of it. So you have this idea. Oops, you have... Should not work to move. This is me, the body language. Okay, calm down a little. So really, like, I always end up in this, to play with this imaginations, these thoughts we always have about things. And I like to twist that. So that is one thing. That's just about the material, I would say. The rust, I'm not so fan of when it's too pure, like stainless steel. That's too clean, too not alive for me. But when you have this patina, like this patinage, I don't know what to say in English, then it's alive. It has a story. It has something has,
And it's not
time.
fresh.
It's not fresh.
It's already a bit older.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It fades.
It's used.
It's fading. And really the rust, it will, a material like my sheets I'm working with, it will take about 80 years until they're gone. And it's something beautiful with that too. You create something that will last a lifetime, because you will not buy that when you are newborn. But it's and also during those years, it will change. So it's like something melancholic in that I like.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, it's like life.
Exactly.
It changes all the time. It doesn't mean it doesn't get more beautiful.
No. And it also depends if you have the flowers, where you have it, in which kind of surrounding with the moisture and everything. So it depends also how you treat the flower. Also. If we go to the flowers.
Do you get a lot of inspiration through living here on the island of Gotland? Or do you think you would have the same inspiration somewhere else? Is it connected to the landscape, to the place?
Yes, of course I get inspiration from this place. That's for sure. I do really like simple creations. There's not so many details. It's really simple. And I think it's also the nature here is like that too.
That's true. Yeah.
And you have this, the wind, the stone, this, it's inspiration. It's a lot of inspiration from this place. Of course, also certain shapes as well too. I spend a lot of time in the nature in different ways, and of course, you're absorbing everything you see. And maybe not directly, you can say, "Okay, I did this because I saw that," but it's here somewhere. So, and of course, the peacefulness. I need that. I'm a super social person, but I need this kind of, just the quietness. Just the nature, you feel you're alive in that way, and it's like calms me down and make me really creative. If I'm just in this my I can find out solutions in that mode when I'm really in. If I'm trying to find a solution for something, a problem, then it can be better to be in that kind of brain mode, but to be creative, to do beautiful things. That I have to be more relaxed.
Yeah, I just talked about this in the last podcast, because I said I get this inspiration if I travel, because I'm away from home, because my mind is free and concentrates on something else. I guess that also happens when you're in nature, because you go away from your workspace, you take yourself out in another scenery, and then can the mind can easily find new solutions or ideas or perspective change.
Really?
Yeah.
And this island is not crowded. Even in the high season, you always find spots.
Yeah, well, where you live.
yeah, where I live. No, really, I have my car. It's like an off-road car, and I can go really tractor roads where no one else can go down with the normal cars. So, and also every beach is like nothing's private here. So you can really go find places where you're completely alone. You maybe have some cows joining you on the beach, and of course birds and animals. But it's even in the most busy season, you have this, and it's something I really appreciate, and something I know when I try to find that south in Europe, it's like you can't do that. Everything is
that's true.
It's just fences everywhere in cameras and private. So it's something really unique with Sweden and this allemansrätten we have.
Yeah,
that I really think it's super, super beautiful, and I'm fighting to have it, but always.
Yeah, but there are fences here too.
They're not allowed to have fences.
That's interesting, because I knew about the allemansrätten, but some people put it up. Maybe that's Germans.
People,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's some parts of the island. It's much more crowded, and I think it's like private people just trying to get some privacy.
Yeah.
And they do this, but normally you're not allowed to.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
The military is
okay, that's a different
that's a
area,
story.
but that's there's also signs which say that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess art has a lot to do with processing emotions. You can see that in musicians. I guess always the best songs were written in the deepest depression. Sometimes I have the feeling. So you can really process emotion through art. Which emotions are there right now which you are putting into your pieces? Do you have something you...
I would say the world we are living in now, it's a lot of things that it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
And me as a human being, I want to help, but it's really hard to know. I think many have this feeling that you want to help, but you don't know what to do. Because and you don't have the money just to buy a jet plane with food and send over somewhere, and drop it. I don't know, but so I did a couple of years ago for the fight for the women's right in Iran. I did a wreath in steel that I had an auction on, and that money went to help over there. So I try to do those things, and now I'm really thinking what it will be the next, because now I'm going into that period in my creation when I have that time, and also the mental. I have the peace in my brain to go in, and also for me, autumn, when the leaves falls and everything, the nature is going down, to rest. It's a melancholy, like it's a period for me. I really go inside myself, and I get a bit more, deeper.
Okay.
And I also think about things and do things, and so this is the period for that. But at the same time, it's also Christmas time, so you just also try to make things ready for that with the sales and everything. But it's both. I'm working parallel, I would say, with that at the moment.
But you create all year round, right?
Yes, I do.
In summer, you have your workshop open as a shop, but yeah.
Mostly, then it's really focused
more
on
selling.
selling. Yeah, it's really, really busy time for that.
So the winter time is the real working time.
Yes, it is.
But you have no heating there, right?
No, exactly.
It's very impressive when I see how you live, because until last year you didn't have a heating in the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's a long project. Passion, soul project, I would say.
Yeah.
It is. You get. I would say I am not a person with good patience normally, but with this project, I think I've been quite good.
And we must mention you shower outside.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But I also have good neighbors when it's really cold. So yes.
And you just got a shower here.
Yes, that too. Yes. Thank you so much for that.
You're so welcome. I never thought somebody could be so happy to have my shower.
Yeah. I'm easy to please.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you sell your pieces and people bring it to their homes, what do you hope they do to them?
Yeah, that is what is hard, when you sell online or through a retailer or a gallery. You don't know when you haven't met the people, the persons that buys your creations. Because I think when you meet them, you have also a bigger chance to bring a piece of you, of course, with the piece. So they remember the place, because my studio is a beautiful place to visit. They have that as a memory, and hopefully a good memory of me too. And also that will make them wanting to keep this piece more, like for a longer time. They will not get tired of it because they have so much value with it, just not because it's beautiful. Then they like it. It's also all these other ads on. So that's, I think, it's a tricky part when you sell in different channels, I would say, not directly. But I really hope that they get that anyway. You know, I try so much with that. Yeah, and they will keep it.
Because you have different pieces. You have pieces for inside the house. You have small pieces. You have big pieces also for the garden. You have these huge round, the bird bath. Do you call it the bird bath?
The water mirror and the
water
fire
mirror. Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those things have been really come out from, you see what the nature needs. So it's like some things are like from that, you know, I'm missing something. I have to solve this problem.
Okay.
And so that, and the water mirror, that's really myself making, like this other water thing, you can see similar things. But the fire mirror, it's like came out from, I'd made a water mirror that was not, it was too deep. So the birds couldn't eat what was in the bottom of it. So it didn't work out what I wanted. So I just tried to do something else with it, and it became this other product where you can do a fire that reflects it in the water, and the water also protects the grass around, and you had air, so you have all the elements there. So finally became a really good from a mistake, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
so
good.
The birds need. It's not just to bath.
No,
they pick things on the bottom.
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
A lot of insect also needs the water.
Okay. So and if it's too deep, it doesn't work.
No. Then you have to have a lot of stones in it, and then you break the mirror that you want. So,
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you learn things.
Well, how did you find out?
I just watched them how they were, you know, walking around this board and like, and they couldn't go down, and they couldn't they were trying, but they couldn't make it. And I put some stones in it, and then they could see that they were more happy. I said, I don't have to have it so high, so deep. So I just changed that, and then it worked. And they have a lot of fun. It's really fun to watch them bath.
Yeah, I can believe. I mean, you have a beautiful place. You live down south on the island and quite remote. How do you handle that in wintertime?
Yeah, I drive a lot. No, but really my balance is that I need this self-time, alone time. And to be, I think I'm quite of an intense person. I have a lot of things going on, and it's like ding, 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 ding. But that's why it's also so nice when you come home and it's just like, it's peaceful, it's quiet. And of course, my house is not ready yet, so it's not so peaceful as it can be in the future. But I'm longing for that, you know, just to have a fire going on and good music. And, you know, you can really be in the garden if you are inside. So it's, you can really watch the birds.
Yes.
And you can watch the nature
it's
going
beautiful.
on. So it's, I've been living a bit everywhere. I've been been studying in different countries. And I know that I need really a base that is home. It's really important for me. So, and I have been living in cities too. But I think it's cities I love to visit, but not to live in.
It's too busy.
Too busy.
Yeah.
I think my brain can't really disconnect in that kind of environment the same way.
I guess as a creative person, it can be hard because you need the recharging situation to be creative again. Yeah. Does Gotland form your rhythm too?
Yeah, for sure.
Your daily rhythm?
Yes, for sure. We have the seasons here, so it's like it's really, you know, now also it's really different. And I would never wanted to have summer all year round. Never. That's for sure. And also, I would say I have spent so many years also when you have a high winter season too. And then I have, like, you miss, like, you're in here, you're forced to go in to be calm. You're forced to. And that's good. And then I think it's good.
Yeah,
I
it's
need
good.
that. You're forced to, because otherwise, I know I have to really make myself that time otherwise, because I'm really a person that joins the movement. So it's good to be forced sometimes.
It doesn't always feel good if you're forced, but in the end, it turns out that it was a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah. You learn to be really spontaneous here because you have to adjust to nature, to so many things here, which you don't have on the mainland in a way.
Yeah.
No, not yesterday. 2 days ago, it snowed in the morning and it was really icy on the streets. And I didn't have my spikes yet. Just got it yesterday. And I needed to drive here in the morning, and I had an appointment online, a talk. And I was really stressed because I was like, shit, you normally don't have this problem, but now you can't drive that fast. You really have to take care because it's icy and there's no salt. So you just have to drive slow and carefully. So I was really late. I was like, okay, you have to take care in winter to make appointments like this because it doesn't work out.
No.
It just doesn't work. But it gets better. The more you live like that, the more calm you get, and the more, it's just how it is. And if it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. Sometimes the boats don't go because it's too windy, and it's not so often anymore. But it's still an island situation that is. I know that with talking to people that moved here that didn't grow up here, is the hardest thing to get used to is the wind. And also the situation that you are looking out in the horizon and you don't see anything. Like
I love that.
You're really alone here. Yeah, it's good. You love it. I think
that's why I moved here.
Yeah. But for some ones it can be a bit frightening, and maybe it's like we are lost out here. And we are really we need our connections to work, otherwise we are stuck.
Yeah, but I guess it's also a really nice situation to be surrounded by water, and it also brings this calm more and more.
And for the people, I think it's like, I feel that I had students coming to visit, and they talked about, okay, do you have any good advice to give if you want to like do products on the island? Like, just it's so many beautiful art craft, like people working with things here, craftsmen, and the thing is so unique with this island is because we have this situation that we are here on this island, lost. You can't be niched too much. Like you are just like, if I go to a metal workshop, they often these days you have companies. Okay, we are doing welding, or we do laser cutting and water cutting, and that's it. While here you can't work like that. Everyone does a bit everything. And as a creator like myself, if I need help somewhere, I can go to one studio, one workshop, and they can help me all the way. And they will have a solution all the way. So it's like, that is something I really understood. It's unique today. It's not how it works normally.
Yeah, that's true.
And so that's a really good thing.
Yeah, because it's limited. Everything's limited here.
Yeah,
you have to work with what you have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that makes it much more creative, of course.
More rich. Yeah.
More rich. And of course, we help out. We like that. And like, also, I have got this, sometime I don't remember, oh, okay, you are doing that and that because I do fire shows and other things too.
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay, you can't survive on just what you're creating. It's like, it's not about that. It's about having different things, liking doing that. Also work a bit after season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's normal on the island. It's what people do. It's not a like bad thing that you just don't do one work. Have one occupation, you know. So it's really a lifestyle, and I really like that.
How did you end up doing fire shows?
It's Visby. It's a medieval town.
Yeah.
And we have Medieval Week. That is the biggest medieval festival of North Europe. So I entered this gesture group, PAX called, when I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started to, you know, acrobatics, dancing, and we traveled a lot to Hanseatic cities around Europe doing this. And when we turned 16, we could start to handle fire. Yeah. And when we turned 18, we could start to breathe fire and do the belly dance. Breathe fire, exactly.
Wow.
So it's from that. So it's thanks to this medieval town on this beautiful island that I entered that and still doing it.
How does that feel? I always wonder when I see that. What kind of feeling is that in the body?
But it's, of course, as I said before, I love fire. It's
sure.
It's
but it's something else if it's outside or if it's inside, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you have a lot of fire inside, obviously, but.
Yes, exactly. No, but it's the same thing. I think with the metal, you know, we have such a respect. The fire is something that goes with us. You know, the human. It was a big thing when we could make fire, and we have been surrounded, like making food on the fire, warm. But also it can burn down houses, can kill. You know, it's really a respect in such a deep in us for everyone. And then when you play with fire for an audience, in front of an audience, and you really I like to do this close up, and you really they can feel the warmth, they can really, you know, and I put it on my body and I play with it, and it's like people some get scared, some just get so fascinated, and I like that so much. And of course, when you breathe fire, it's like you have this big fire cloud coming out from your mouth, and it's coming closer. You feel the heat, and it's I think it's a bit dangerous in it too. I like that, but it's super beautiful, and especially when it's like cold, even if it's snowy, the contrasts. Then I can't be real bare feet if it's icy, but because I like to be bare feet. But it's beautiful. And I'm really happy that people really still want to see me doing that.
It's amazing.
And being on stage, I like that too.
Yeah, okay, I can understand. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you play with fire in your life too? Are you a risky person in general?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am.
What did he teach you? Is it a good thing, or do you regret it sometimes?
It's always a good and bad side of the coin. I love the side, yeah. Of course, that kind of curiosity that I have, it's often a really good thing. But sometimes it can be tricky, that's for sure. It can turn your world upside down. And you just have to try to learn from it. It's sometimes hard, because if it's like an inner thing going on, you just want to go. Yeah, well, I'm quite passion-driven, as you can hear.
What's the worst that happened when you risk it?
If you hurt yourself and someone else, that is the worst thing you can do.
But did that happen?
To play with fire? You're talking about the fire now.
No, I'm talking about life. So what was, if you're going through life with a big risk and a big curiosity, and you just go for it, and what went wrong the worst? What do you regret the most? Is there a situation where you say, oh, that was really, I shouldn't have taken that risk?
Maybe you are good to forget also.
You're not getting out of this so quickly.
I have to think. I have been really lucky, I would say. I could have ended up in so many tricky situations. I remember one time when I was performing in this medieval restaurant, dancing belly dance on tables and everything. And then it was like submarines we were performing for. And they said, oh, come and visit the submarine. Like, so cool, you know? But no one else wanted to join me. So I went there by myself.
Of all the guys?
All the guys.
Oh, no.
But it went up really well. It was really cool, experience. But, that could have been a really bad idea.
Yep. How old were you?
I was 17, maybe 18.
Aye.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm a really naive person, super curious, believe good in everyone, really. And
but that's a really good thing.
Yeah, it's good. And of course, you have ended up, I'm so such a person that often ends up like, I want to help people. And sometimes that can turn out that if it's a man, that person maybe can, really fall for you because you help that person to open up and see other things. And then you get the Gloria here. It's like you're an angel. And then you always get so disappointed because you just wanted to be a friend. That's a thing I but it has happened a few times. And that's really my personality. And I have asked myself, do I want to change that or I want to keep it? No, I want to keep it. With that risk sometimes.
I'm exactly the same. But I also experience that sometimes when you first are the angel, and if you tell how you feel or how it is for you, and they get disappointed, they turn you in the worst enemy. I had that a few times and I never understood because I was like, but what did I do? I just wanted to be nice or just wanted to be a friend. And now I don't act like you expected me to. And then it was the opposite. Do you have that too?
No, but I can understand how it, because I think these persons maybe they have finally opened up.
Yes.
And they have shown this vulnerability, and that's just hard for them normally. And then they feel really like you have played with my emotions.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So, no, I don't have that really, I think. Maybe. No.
Well, good. Good for you.
Yeah. So,
but every time it happens, I'm like, oh, I should be more taking care of how I act or how I do. But as you said, I don't want to give that up. It's such a precious thing to have.
My mother is the same. I say, it's something a beautiful side of her that I can be proud of because it's a good thing. Yeah.
Coming back to your work, what do you do when you're not inspired, but you need to create?
Yeah, for me, it's the nature, I would say. It's really my best source of everything. Exercising in the nature.
Yes.
Really, running.
Like crazy.
Yeah, like a wild horse in the forest, in the terrain. Yeah, I'm like that, just let me loose, not on a path or whatever, just in the forest. Just go. That is some kind of, takes me back to my roots. Maybe I was this kind of Gotlandic wild horse.
Wild horse?
Yeah, Gotlandsrusset. I don't know, but it's... I think through the years I've become more of this, like having this. Maybe it's also because I'm in this artistic world. You're allowed to be also whatever. I think that is a beautiful thing. Every person wants to put you in a box. And if you are working as a accountman, you are like this type, or you are like this type. If you are working in economics, or it's, and often it's you can see that. But as an artist, you're more different you are. It's a good thing, you know. You don't have to be in this box. You can be this
It's
round,
not a defined picture.
No, exactly. It can be
Mhm.
so, and I really have seen that because they have tried to collect this group of people on this island. It's like, whoa, that's hard because we are so different.
Wait, they try to collect this group of artists?
Now they collect us to help us, you know, and we have so many, we are so complex.
So different needs.
Yes, because it's the creative businesses. It's
a wide range.
Such a wide range. So I think the allowance in this also life choice to be an artist, it suits me really well because I can be this wild horse and I can be this person that don't have to be in a box, even if people try to put me in sometimes. It doesn't work so good.
I don't think that works for most of the people.
No.
Nobody wants to be put in a box. Right? I mean, no. I cannot imagine.
Maybe not. But it's what we do.
It's what we do. I guess it's what we need for ourselves to feel secure and to have a sort of a control. If you cannot put somebody in a box, sometimes it feels weird. It's like, oh, I don't know how to handle this person. But in the end, nobody wants to be in a box. No. I guess. It's so limiting.
Yeah, it is.
And we're not limited.
No, exactly. No, I hope you are right. Because if people aim to be, I know when you are young and you're searching yourself, like when you are a teenager, you can be a really cool kid, different, and then searching you're like you are going into this teenage period and you try to fit in. You change and then you want to be in the box because you really want to be like everyone else, to not be bullied and everything.
Correct, yeah.
And I just hope that people, when you get adult and you can come out from this box and feel that you can be whatever you want to be, create yourself, the best version of yourself. I hope so. I don't think it's always like that, sadly, but.
Maybe we should ask people.
Yeah?
Yeah. Start to ask people. Yeah, because I guess if you're a free, how do you say that in English? A free mind kind of people, you're not good as an employee. You're not good with boxes. You have a problem when people want to control you and tell you what to do. So maybe it's just that side.
Exactly.
But yeah, you never know how people feel, the other ones.
Yeah. I've been employed too, but it's been hard because I always want to change and do things better always. And if you don't feel that the person like over you wants that to happen, then you just feel like I'm putting all this energy, but nothing is happening, and that kills my flame, inner flame. So if I can really follow if I have a good leader, that's not a problem.
But there needs to be some sense in it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have to understand. Otherwise, yeah. So I can lead and I can also follow, but it has to be a good leader.
But you are very independent. You live a very independent life. I mean, as a woman, we just talked about it yesterday, as a woman in Sweden, it's quite normal. It's not such a big thing. But do you feel sometimes also that it's hard? Would you wish for something else? Is it because it's hard sometimes?
It's really because I'm so stubborn also. And I'm so curious again. I want to learn things. I want to be able to, when I could weld my trailer together and it worked, it was, it passed the expertise and everything. I was so proud of myself, I can do this, you know. Of course, again, I can weld, but I never welded my trailer before. So, you know, it's a different thing with metal sheets, beautiful decoration, and a thing that really should be solid for a lot of weight and everything. Yeah, I'm stubborn. Of course, sometimes I think, oh, you know, like, yes, yesterday, I was doing my dishes outside and I was putting up the boiler. It's like a gas boiler and exploded. And I was like, oh, now. And I was like, I have to go, you know. So I was like, okay, I will fix that when I come home and I will just, you know, shut everything off so it doesn't happen anything. And I would just, you know, boil the tea boiler water and I take water from the barrels because everything was frozen and just, you know, make my dishes and just like that. And then I'm like, okay, sometimes, you know, can I just call someone and help me? And I do that also. I'm not afraid to ask for help. I do that really. But often I'm with that person that helps me so I can learn at the same time. So maybe next time I can do it myself.
Yeah, that's a good way.
So, and like my mechanic guys, they are super cute. They are like, okay, Elena, you know so many languages. You can find this piece for your car easier than us. So you have to just search for this number. And so I order the piece and I go and get it. And I go to the workshop. And they're like, okay, we will guide you, but you change it yourself. I have old cars, as you can hear, because you can't do this with new cars. And you know, they don't have time to put my car in their schedule because they're always super busy. But because I can do it with their guidance, they can help me and I get helped. So it's a win-win situation. And that's also, I just pay much less as well. So it's really good to do. So for it's a really winning concept, I would say. If you have the time for it, that's the lifestyle I have can take a lot of time. And that can be frustrating sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. But you learn so much.
Exactly. So
and that saves you time later.
Yes. And what I really love with living here on the countryside, especially, it's a lot of like you ask for help, you get help, and you help back. And it's also creating this. It's like you believe in people, you trust in people, and it creates also really lovely, you know,
relationships. Yeah,
exactly. If you just will pay a favor, they will never have this. So I really like that too.
Yeah,
in this concept.
I have this neighbor here, the older guy, and he helps me with my mower because it always breaks. And I always ask, oh, you spend so much time here. Can I do something for you? Can I give you something? No, I'm a neighbor. Just let me help. I'm bored anyway. So it feels strange to have someone help you. You cannot pay or give something, you know. It's for me, it's weird to get used to that.
It's Sweden, you can just bake a cake, they were happy.
Yeah, maybe.
And give for fika.
Yeah, he invited me for a beer now, so I have to think about what I bring.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's really like, for me, it's like that. I have workshops. I can just come as a little house cat and borrow machines and pick up materials and just sign a paper what I've taken. You know, it's really a freedom in that. And also now when it's getting colder, I just said, you can always come in our warm like workshops if you can just bring, you know, I have a small welder machine, so I can just bring it on my shoulder. And this is also like, they don't want anything for that. But I come for fika and I bring some. And I had sometimes invited for after work when it's, you know, good weather.
Yeah.
So it's, I like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
I don't know. Now I think we flew away from the subject a bit, no, but it doesn't matter.
No, I just, we flow like we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there something, I guess it's in every job, but especially as an artist, is there something people never see about your work, which is very important? So customers, if they buy a piece, what
Good
do they
question.
don't see?
I think it's what I should really be better in is to communicate what we spoke about a little bit before, like why this. I write it and I have it like on my web page and everything, but I don't mention it so much in daily, like in social media and stuff. That this about the rusted fades and everything.
The story behind.
the story behind it. I forget about it because it's so natural to me. So I just forget about communicating that more often, I would say. I think I have heard that because people see me as a really colorful person, as a person. But what I do is not colorful at all. It's really like dark and the couple singing and like it's like fading really like that. And I say I have a person that asked me, okay, what like things that people don't know about you, and I think that's a bit the same. So I have this as I spoke about before, this period now when I'm much more melancholic and I go down and people I have lost my father when I was a young kid and everything. So I go down in these things. I let myself do that, to go down, be a bit down, because I need that, and that is also where I find my source to my creations. So I think that's in that question you had, that yes, this colorful person you meet when you come to my studio, and she has this dark side of her that it's really the source of what you see.
So as I said, the best songs are written in the deepest depression.
Exactly.
So you force your depression in autumn.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I force it. It's like I let myself go there. And
but is it
nice.
really only the dark side which creates this beautiful stuff? Is it only this?
No,
I cannot imagine.
No, of course not. But it's I don't want to change that the material changes, that it's a story behind that process. Because people ask me, can you just make a varnish in yellow for this flower? But no, it's
yellow
or whatever kind of color. Can you color them? Like I can color them in my way that makes that they will still change. But I never put a varnish spray for making this flower red.
To cover the material.
Yeah. And make it stay like that.
Okay.
Then the whole idea that I'm doing will disappear. So it's for me it's important. I think for me when I meet people, like when people have stories to tell, when you have life stories, and the nature has stories to tell. Trees are, imagine if they can talk. It's like I like that, and I want that the thing that I create also have a story to tell, and it does through this changement during time. So sometimes people ask, can I get one flower that's not rusty, and I wanted really to see it from the beginning.
Okay. So
course,
you do that too.
I do that too. That I can do. And because I think it's fun if they want that.
That's a nice idea. Yeah.
And also like I always ends up, I think that's also from my furniture product developer background, that my object is not really made for just one place or in one way. You can have them inside, outside. You can have them on a stand or not, in a vase. You can move around. And for some people, it can be hard because they want it just be ready. They can't see. They don't have the imagination what you can do with it. So you have to give them photos or like information, like how you can style this one. But of course, if you're a creative person, you can really imagine all this, and you can, it's in your head. So that's important for me to not forget sometimes, because it's just natural.
Yeah, but maybe you should start to tell all this in little pieces.
Yeah.
So take people with you to understand the whole thing.
Yeah, I should do that.
Because in this world we live now, everything is so polished and, for the outside. So I guess it's very attractive to get all the insights into little, how to use my stuff.
Exactly.
Be creative yourself and make it fit to your things and to your life and to your home.
Yeah. I will take that with me.
Yeah, I just think the thought is so nice. That it's not just a piece of art, how you say, it's finished and you put it there. It's, in the end, it's a work in progress as life goes.
Yeah, exactly.
You brought something.
Yeah. I just thought about that because it's a bit different, this one, though, because I did put the varnish on them.
Yeah.
Because
you have a reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a small, like a needle with a flower that you can use to, like a needle for the cardigan instead of a button, or in the hair if you want. And of course, if you put it in a cardigan, you don't want to have rust stains on it.
Yes.
So that's why I did put some varnish to not having that. So that one will not change the same way. But at the same time, you don't have it outside. This kind of product is not made for that. So it will not change anyway so much. It's a bit of a twist.
What kind of flower is it? Is it your own creation or is it made from a real flower?
No, really. This one I did in the beginning look at this Gotland's solvända. It's a small flower that we find on the outcrops here. I really are so inspired by the outcrops because it's like just stone. It's like 90% of limestone, and still you have these small flowers that can grow there. Symbolizes strength for me because it's like it's so super hot in the summer, and in winter it's blowing on the wrong side, and it's just really, really tough climate. And so for me, they are stubborn and they are strong, these flowers. So this flower is from that. But myself, I'm often, almost always ending up in 4. Pistilla, you call that? The 4. 4 of this. A flower can have 5 or... what do you call that in English? The
it's
petals?
not leaves, it's petals.
Petals,
I guess. Yeah.
Petals.
4.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
4, yes. Like 4 petals. And it's really because it's really rare that you find that in the nature. And if you do, it brings luck. So I am... most of my flowers has this...
bring the luck.
Yeah. 4 petals. So they are always, I can have, sometimes it's not having a flower I make has no inspiration from an existing flower. It can just be myself making it. Some has, but normally I do my own little, I take away and I end it, change it a bit. So yeah, it's a Gotland's solvända then. That was the source of inspiration from the beginning, and then I did my own little twist.
I guess I know the flower. I made a video last year in winter because it was this landscape and there was this little flower shaking in the wind. It looked so funny because it was so light and sensitive, but it stood there and it was just like shaking. It was so cute. Yeah.
It's inspiring, those arid places like that. So yeah, that is the flower, and I use it in different ways, and this worked good for this kind of object to be a good stop.
The flower is like you, actually. It's colorful, soft, but strong at the same time.
If you don't look at the rusty one, then
the real one. I mean,
real one.
The rusty one is the one you turn when you're 90.
Or like, we say, old love never rust is an expression we have in Sweden.
Old love never rusts?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but then that's against you. That's not good.
I know. That's I never use it.
I like my idea more.
Yeah. No, but it's really, yes, you can, the flowers are small, tiny. These are really tiny, and it's really hard to weld them because you just have one chance. Otherwise, they're just gone. So thin, everything. So they are harder to make than the bigger flowers.
Yeah.
For sure. And you have to be focused doing that.
Bah!